Today I'm going to talk to you all with what I call an emotional bank account. Now, I wish I would have coined that phrase, emotional bank account, but I didn't. I read that phrase years ago when I read a book called The Habits of Highly Effective People. The Habits of Highly Effective People was written by an author named Stephen Covey. It's a leadership book, but it also has principles for everyday living, but it's geared toward leadership. And the reason why I thought about this, making this video today about emotional bank accounts, because the other day I got a call from a friend. He's like, man, you've been missing in action. Haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks. What happened to you? And I thought, I'm going through a lot right now. I got a lot of things going on within the family, on the job, and things of that nature. So I have a lot going on. So when I go into these phases or these seasons of life when you have a lot going on, sometimes you may have to withdraw. See, I want to hear from the Lord so I can make the right decision. And sometimes I have to drown out those other voices in my life, in my head, to really hear from the Lord. So I may go into what I call sometimes seasons of seclusion, where I'm just by myself, not talking to many people, and just really reflecting on what I need to do in my life and what the next steps He wants me to do. But what is an emotional bank account? An emotional bank account is just like a regular bank account. Many of us have savings and checking accounts. And when you make money, you make deposits, whether your employer does or you're self-employed, whatever, you put money into your account in an effort to build that account, whether it's savings or banking. And then you make withdrawals to pay your bills and so forth. And hopefully, as you continue to make more money, that account begins to grow. So when you make withdrawals, it won't bankrupt that account. And the same holds truth to when you have relationships, whether that relationship be a friendship, a romantic relationship, family, friends, whatever it may be. We all have relationships. Now, I'm not talking about people you may consider an acquaintance, someone you may know of, you may hi and bye, but I'm talking about a deep friendship, whether, again, it's romantic or a true friendship. And all relationships, you're going to make a withdrawal. There's going to come a time that relationship will be challenged, and you will have to make a withdrawal. And if you make a withdrawal on a relationship that you have really never deposited into that person, you risk the chance of bankrupting that relationship. And that relationship suffers, and it may never come back to the way it was. So, when my friend, he said, man, I haven't heard from you in a while. And I said, yeah, man, I've been going through a lot. Keep me in prayer and so forth. But we've had a good friendship for 10 years, and we pour into each other. So when he hasn't heard from me in a while, he supports me, he understands. I made a withdrawal. I withdrew myself. I made a withdrawal in that relationship, but I didn't bankrupt that relationship. And that relationship will be able to recover and bounce right back like nothing ever happened. So the moral of the story, the thing I'm challenging us all to do is make deposits into everybody you love, all your friends. I'm talking about your real friendships and family, those who you love. Make deposits into them. So when you go to make a withdrawal, again, every relationship at some time or another will be challenged. And when you make that withdrawal, it won't bankrupt that relationship. So make deposits into people. Make emotional deposits into those emotional bank accounts. And when you make a withdrawal, that relationships won't suffer. And actually, it'll probably grow. And you'll have the support you need. So hope this message find you blessed. If you liked it, like, share, subscribe, hit the ring bell. And I'll see you next time. Take care.